Hey, what's up everybody, and welcome to my Monday Night Raw review. A lot of big things happening tonight, a 3-hour Raw once again, people. So let's start off with the show tonight. Starting off with AJ talking about Summerslam and how it's going to be real big until CM Punk comes out telling one to apologize. Just general managers usually falling in faces, and almost looks like that Punk is Punk. It's like the guy that stand up for himself, and AJ's the evil general manager and stuff. But he did, because he wanted the match off. He didn't want to do it at SummerSlam. No triple threat. Pretty much Cena coming out talking. He's become one of those guys, but Punk said he hasn't. And yeah, remember last year at SummerSlam, people, Punk, he did beat John Cena last year for the WWE title. He will defend his WWE title against him last year at SummerSlam. And Big Show was about to come out, but AJ had some matches for the night. John Cena will go one-on-one with Bryan, and Big Show will go against Randy Orton. And Punk said he wanted a match because he should be the main event of this show. He is the WWE champion, and AJ had a match for him. It would be a Raw Interactive vote, the new thing they're doing. And he will either go against Miz, Kane, or Rey Mysterio. The fans voted Mysterio. Mysterio went against Punk, so it was a real good match. Punk picked up the win. GTS, so yeah, that was a good first match in the beginning of the show. A lot of things will be happening tonight. Yeah, pretty much Alberto Del Rio arriving tonight in Black Lambo, which was Raw. Pretty much when AJ's office and said AJ hoping she didn't do nothing crazy and put him in a match against Christian. He went against Christian, hit the cross arm breaker, won that, and pretty much Sheamus took his Lambo throughout the entire night. So he just gonna drive it around San Antonio, Texas. Wasn't gonna break it or nothing, and stole his car. I gotta say that was funny right there. Feed me more, Ryback. The more Goldberg chants, feed me more chants happen, the more they feed him Tyler Rex and yeah, Kurt Hawkins. Pretty much Ryback destroying them both. And they're letting the guy talk now, since they let him talk on SmackDown Friday. Let him do a little bit of some promos now. It's kind of good. Maybe Ryback will keep rising up and up. Sandow was supposed to go against Borders Clay. Pretty much Sandow attacking Clay from behind, injuring his leg again, just like last week. I gotta say, the dude can cut some good promos. So yeah, give it to Damian Sandow. I gotta say that right there. Also moving on with the show, Epico and Primo versus the Primetime Players. They're really trying, I'll give them WWE this, they are trying to put faith in their tag team division, even though it's bad as it is. And Kofi and Truth came out, and pretty much as the Primetime Players tried to leave, and Epico and Primo picked up the win. No Rosa Mendez, surprisingly. Didn't really see that coming. Kelly making a return after a 2-month hiatus, going one-on-one against Eve. Won in the match. It was a good match for a return. I forgot Kelly was even around the company. I thought they said she was on the verge of leaving. But back in the WWE once again, so they got Kelly back. Yeah, other thing, Shawn Michaels. Supposed to be the fan appreciation night, I heard from the WWE.com. Shawn Michaels back in San Antonio, Texas, back on Monday Night Raw after he was off for 2 weeks after the DX reunion. Yeah. Sorry about that, guys. Had to get my thoughts back together. Yes, Shawn Michaels, 2 weeks gone from Monday Night Raw, and I gotta say this. For Shawn Michaels, he was back talking about the big match with Brock Lesnar and Triple H. And Lesnar coming out saying he's not coming to entertain, like Paul Heyman says. Not to entertain, but to fight. Not an entertainment. This is a full-fledged fight between Brock Lesnar and Triple H. And Shawn Michaels says he's going to be in the corner of Triple H at SummerSlam. But it was kind of weird when Brock Lesnar said he would see Shawn Michaels before SummerSlam. So we're going to see what happens in the next 2 weeks. And either two things are going to happen, I believe. DX is going to screw Brock Lesnar at SummerSlam, or something's going to happen to Shawn Michaels. So I thought they wouldn't put that into the show, but I guess it pretty much a promo between these guys. It was good, even though Triple H didn't say anything. So I believe it's really going to be a full-ish fight. And when Shawn Michaels being there in the corner, it's going to be a little bit more interesting now. So we're going to see what happens there with that. Chris Jericho on commentary with the Dolph Ziggler versus Alex Riley, which hasn't been seen on Raw in nearly a year. Pretty much Jericho, really good commentary from Jericho, better than Cole and Jerry Lawler, and he pretty much distracted Ziggler with the tout thing, and Alex Riley picked up the win. So just like they do on the Botchamania, remember the night, August 6th, the night that Alex Riley won a match on Raw. But the Ziggler and Jericho feud is really getting bigger, and I guess they're going to have a match at SummerSlam then. And I guess Daniel Bryan, he wanted a match inside for the Fatal 4 for the WWE title, but he would go against Kane at SummerSlam. Kane went against Miz. Kane picked up the win, choke slam. Ended it off right there. Yeah, pretty much Kane winning. Daniel Bryan versus John Cena. Good match. I gotta say, that was a real good match for Daniel Bryan and John Cena. I thought Daniel Bryan's gonna pick up the win, especially the STFU pretty much transitioned into a no lock or yes lock, and they really get the no and yes chance now. But Cena picked up the win, and Punk came out, pretty much held the WWE title from his face, and Cena pushed him, and Big Show pretty much got him, and Cena's gonna have you, but he knocked him out. And this is what I gotta agree with CM Punk, is that he's tired of being pushed over. He's been too much of a company nice guy. It's gonna be like for the past 2 weeks, him standing over, ending the show, and that's what I think he means. And I gotta say, John Cena versus Daniel Bryan, it was a good match, but it didn't need to be the main event. It's like CM Punk said, the champion should be the main event. He's the WWE champion, for God's sake. He's been there that long. I mean, it's not emergent stuff, but come on, the dude makes a point right now. And I like how Punk is saying, I'm not sure, it's kind of like a heel promo. People say he's nailed, but the CM Punk chance still happen, and come on, man, standing over those two, I agree. He should be ending the show, but as soon as he jumped in the ring about to kick Big Show knocks him out, then knocks Cena out. So now we got Big Show standing over them. Will he be the WWE champion? Oh God, old Ness. The oath stood over both of them now. I'm surprised Big Show's even in this triple threat. But I really did like this Monday Night Raw tonight. I gotta give it it was a good show. I gotta say that. Comment, subscribe. What do you think of this review? What do you think is gonna happen next and especially at SummerSlam in the next 2 weeks, people? Watch out for that. And what happens next week on Raw. So, you know, it's me, the HHH, and sign out, comment, subscribe. You know what I even know what to do. Keep watching the videos until that thing happened with Del Rio's car. Because that was funny. Especially with the Mexican food dropping in and delivering it back off to him. So I'm out of here. Peace. And I gotta get that SmackDown review up. And I'll see you guys later.